Hi, Corey. My name's Krista. I'm a behavioral health consultant here. I'm getting to work with a couple of patients just on some behavior changes that either they want to see or the doctor wants to see. So I just wanted to meet with you, kind of get a sense of where you're at, what you're thinking you want to work on. So why don't you start by just telling me a little bit about yourself?
Okay. I bartend right now, currently, and I work swing shifts, so kind of a night owl. So try to sleep in if I can, but it can be difficult. So some of the goals that I'd like to work on this year would be to lose some weight. I put on some weight from the beginning of this year, tailing into last year. So I know that if I can drop a couple pounds, I'll feel a lot healthier, maybe sleep a little bit better, and all around feel good.
Okay. So it sounds like your schedule got a little hectic, and so you kind of put your health on the back burner a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to, if you feel stressed, to eat poorly, or you don't want to cook for yourself, so you go to get fast food, or my work provides meals for its employees. So, maybe I made a plate too big a couple times in a row and ate more than I should have, and that's kind of what led to the weight loss. So, obviously, what I want to do to lose it is to cook for myself more, monitor amounts that I'm going to eat, especially at work, and that should help reduce stress too.
Tell me a little bit about your current eating habits and exercise habits.
Exercise is very sporadic. If I can, when I have time, because I do school and work full time, so it's hard to find time between both of those things, and trying to get enough sleep to actually work out. Eating at home, if I'm not working, I usually have a small breakfast, and then sometimes not even eat a lunch, because I kind of just zone out and watch my kid or a TV show, or if I have to do some studying, so that makes it difficult. But yeah, the working out is pretty much absent currently, so I need to bring that back, and that'll help.
You mentioned part of your schedule being TV shows. So is that something you use for self-care?
Most of the time, I'll just either watch like Sports Center, or like National Geographic, or the Discovery Channel is one of my favorites, or even the History Channel. So I'll just watch kind of whatever shows on there, or Netflix binge a series. But most of the time, it's just like ESPN catching up on the sports from the night before that I didn't get to watch because I was at work.
And I heard you say too that your exercise routine is pretty sporadic, but it sounds like you do have some time in there that you could allot to getting into a more consistent schedule.
Yeah, it could work out that way. Just need to, if my gym offers daycare, or care while you're at the gym, that could be beneficial too. So maybe that's something I'll have to look into.
And from what I know, most gyms do offer daycare, so that would be something to look into.
Yeah, I think the bigger gyms usually have daycare. I'll have to look into it.
So what I'm hearing is that your goals are to get a better sleep schedule and be more consistent in your routine as far as your exercise and dieting, so that you improve your overall health.
Absolutely, that's it right there.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, losing weight being 10 being I absolutely have to do this for my health, 1 being if it happens, it happens, where do you see yourself on that scale?
Probably in between a 7 and 8. It's definitely a concern, but other things take priority right now. So maybe I can try to balance those other things out a little bit more, and find some time for at least the dieting should should be easier to do than the exercise because it takes less effort.
Okay. When you say that you're between a 7 and an 8, what puts you there as opposed to being at a 4?
Knowing how just my body telling me how I feel, that little more weight on you, you feel a little more sluggish, harder to do things that you could have done 20 pounds ago that were way easier.
And being sluggish kind of goes back into that routine, because if you're not feeling motivated to do it, then you're not going to, and in turn you're sluggish because you're not doing those activities.
Absolutely. There's not enough coffee.
Okay. And what about exercise-wise? So we talked about diet. Exercise, having a consistent exercise schedule on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I would love to have a daily routine where I have time cut out for myself. And again, 1 being if it happens, it happens. Where do you see yourself there?
As far as how important it is to me, you said?
Yes.
That'd be a 10, definitely. If I could find even 3 to 5 days a week would be amazing to be able to get there for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever it takes. Sometimes less, sometimes more. But yeah, that's really important.
And you identifying 3 to 5 days per week, it sounds like you thought about this before.
Yeah, it's the routine that I used to do when I had more free time, less responsibilities, if you will.
When you say responsibilities, describe to me what that means.
When I wasn't doing school, or when before my son was born, I had a lot of time to be able to do that. So it's different when you have to take care of another person and then also fit in schooling, because schooling isn't just a couple of hours at the lecture hall or at the lab. It still requires time outside of those, and most of the time it's double the time that you spend in the lecture or the lab that you need to spend outside.
And diet and exercise, you mentioned having another human to take care of, but at the same time, diet and exercise would be taking care of yourself.
Right.
And so, how do you prioritize those?
Oh, I have to put them in order of, priority, and priority would be taking care of my human, and then the animals, and then pretty much you tend to end up putting yourself on the bottom of the priority list to take care of the other things.
Okay. So if you could prioritize yourself at the top of the list while still managing all of those other duties and tasks that you have to do right now, what does that look like for you?
A dream. Looks like a dream. If I could make it happen, I would. If I could find out a way to make it happen, I'd definitely look into that.
Do you mind if I suggest some things that have worked for some other patients that have set some diet and exercise goals?
Sure.
So we have another patient that has an extremely busy and hectic schedule, just like you kind of described to me. And what they did was they set out a planner and kind of allotted themselves time every day that they wanted to for exercise, as well as meal planning. Meal planning is always big when you're wanting to do diet and weight loss, because it takes away the unpredictableness of the calories you're intaking and so forth. And so combining meal planning with scheduling that exercise time might be a possibility for you in your schedule to kind of allow you to have that time for yourself. What are your thoughts on that?
It's just giving yourself enough time to do everything, like you said, even meal prep. That takes time. It's not just including cooking the food. That's going to the store, letting it cool down, refrigerate, reheat, all that stuff. It all just takes time. So it's kind of I could see the planner being helpful, logging the time. Say if I'm not working, or even if I am working, put a time that eat the meal at this time, or set out a whole day to prepare and shop for the food that you want to have for the next couple of days, or the week, or 2 weeks, or what have you.
And it sounds like you have time, because you talked to me about having time to sit and watch TV sort of things that are outside of that routine schedule. So potentially using that time 1 day per week to do your meal planning and your exercise routine in your planner would be beneficial for your overall goal.
Yeah, that could be very helpful.
So I'd like to meet again in a few weeks to kind of check on you. So what would be one goal that you think you could implement this week and give you kind of those baby steps towards getting towards that overall goal?
One would be to just kind of get the same routine at work as far as eating, because they have a lot of the same foods that are there. So maybe cut it down to, instead of getting like one of everything, maybe just have like make a small salad with a little scoop of rice and then whatever protein they have that day, whether it be chicken or steak or pork or whatever. And then that could be a good start 5 days a week in reducing calories, because that's how you lose weight, is you burn more than you intake. So that could be a really good start, and I could do 2 weeks of that for sure.
Okay, absolutely. So it sounds like you're super motivated to at least try that over the next 2 weeks and see kind of what becomes of that. See if you notice any differences. If you notice any difference in your energy because you're not taking in as many calories. If you're motivated to exercise because you're eating less, you don't feel as sluggish. It might have kind of an overall impact. But setting a 2-week goal seems a little more realistic than trying to shoot for the stars right from the get-go.
I agree.
So if you don't mind, I'd like to check in with you again in, let's say, 2 weeks, and we can go over, see how implementing that little change went, if you felt comfortable doing it, and if you didn't feel comfortable making some adjustments to those goals. Is that all right with you?
Sure, I like that.
Okay, awesome. So we'll meet again in 2 weeks, and we'll check in on that goal and see how you're doing.
Okay.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.